Hi everyone and welcome to the Ethereal Tarot channel. My name is Alexa and in today's reading we will be looking at what you are being prepared for. So 3 groups to choose from, timestamps in the description so that you can just head on to your groups and I shall see you there. Hello group 1 and welcome to your reading on what are you being prepared for? Slipped my mind that quick. But let's go on and see what that may be for you, group 1. What are you being prepared for? Let's see. What is group 1 being prepared for? What is group 1 being prepared for? You know, I'm feeling excitement. Okay? Like I'm on the edge. I'm on the precipice of something great. Let's see. I feel that could be the energy for you at this time too, like you're on the edge of something great, on the precipice, okay, group 1. There might be a wait as the card still has not come out just yet, but you know, it's a waiting game. So, group 1, please. What are they being prepared for? Thank you, we got a card. Okay. Group 1, prepare to reap what you have sown. I feel that you will be reaping the rewards of your efforts, past efforts perhaps. Your chickens are coming home to roost. Or whatever the saying is. I do see some type of like materialization of results. Are you seeing something coming in? You being able to cultivate more of what you want in your life, you being able to have the resources needed to implement maybe investments that you're wanting to make, or implement new changes that you've been wanting to have in your life, or even afford new things that help you to progress forward in your life. I am seeing, however, that this I want to say abundance, or this increase in capital or increase in material or resources in general, maybe just even energy, will require the cutting out of something or needing to get very clear of what needs to be eliminated in order to make space for what is to come, because it seems like a lot of what you've been wanting is on the precipice. It is on the brink of showing up, and it's very clear that there's a need to make space, make way. And I know this is I'm trying to think of how they pronounce it, but I want to say series. This card is an asteroid itself, but it reminds me of Saturn. It's very Saturnian to me, and I feel there's this message of being able to rest in knowing that your efforts will pay off, and that indeed they are going to pay off very soon. And this 29 makes me think of a Saturn return, or you know, that idea of your past actions coming back to you, or consequences of past actions, whether they be good or bad. And I don't even want to say good or bad, but I just think there's learning opportunities for you coming up, and most of them are going to be good. It's going to get you to maybe dig in your heels about the direction that you're going in, or it's going to make you feel very good about where you're headed. And I do see some type of long-term implementation of a plan, or some type of long-term process that you've been going through in the past, or anything that you've been putting your effort towards for a good minute. You're going to start seeing a lot of that effort come to fruition. And it's exciting. I feel that you're going to experience a new level of living. I'm getting an increase in comfort as well, an increase in experience, and a lot more sensual experiences. And I only say that because, for one, we have Taurus and Mars And I feel that you're going to be taking more action, or you're going to have increased vitality, more energy, more drive, more motivation and passion to get things done. And I feel with this Taurus energy is very grounded, very practical, goal oriented, but yet very calm, cool, relaxed, and also learning to smell the roses on the way forward, learning to enjoy the moment and to savor the process. And I see that happening for you. It seems like a door is opening for you to step through, group one, and it's kind of like you're elevating but also learning to embrace the challenges of this elevation while enjoying the fruits of your labor and enjoying the sweetness of that fruit, you know? All these metaphors I'm using for you, group one, is quite poetic, and I feel that this next phase of your life is going to feel like there's more clarity um, in your life. There's more of a structured outline, perhaps, of, your way forward. There's more of an idea of who you want to be and what you want to have in your life and who you want to have in your life, or what values are important for you to uphold in your actions. Also seeing a beautification happening. A lot of focus on your appearance as well. Perhaps your appearance is improving, group one, or there is going to be a focus on improving your health in some way, or improving the way that you take care of self. So, period. Okay. I love that for you, group one. It's very fascinating. Yeah, this kind of looks like a bouquet. So you could be being offered something, group one, or there's like a proposal that's being made, either literally like a romantic proposal, or there's just like more opportunities opening themselves up to you. And I'm excited for you, group one. It seems like it's really going to put you on a path of more prosperity, more knowledge, more wisdom that can be gained, and more connections that really nurture this sense of self that you are building upon. And I think it's really going to set you up very well in your future. And again, it's just bringing me back to this concept of Saturn, of being patient, persistent, hardworking, diligent, and seeing things through, being open to redirections and even rejections. I feel like Saturn is the perfect archetype of rejection being divine protection. And I'm speaking a lot in astrology terms right now, but, I just think a lot of what you've been going through is about to pay off. And I love it, I love it. So let me get another card for you, group one. Can we get another card for group one about what they're being prepared for? Group one. What are they being prepared for? Group one, what are they being prepared for? Yeah, I feel it's a lot about you putting your best foot forward, you really coming into yourself in a new way, developing a stronger sense of self and confidence, and feeling capable of getting the job done, I want to say, but feeling like you are worth something and that you have something to contribute that's meaningful. I'm getting a deep sense of self-worth being built for you, group one, and I do sense that something is being activated within you to really bring forward this sense of determination and action and wanting to get things done, and wanting to take charge of your own life, and perhaps being a pioneer in some way, or being courageous and confident in your capabilities, even if you are stepping into new territory, being experimental, I'm also feeling, and having this impulsive bravery almost, Of course, not in a reckless way, but just in a way that's like betting on yourself and believing that you have what it takes to make something work. Okay, I'm gonna get more tarot to get more specific, but definitely it seems like you're coming into your own, you're being prepared for this stronger sense of self, this stronger confidence, and perhaps an up leveling of your skills in some way, or an up leveling in your style of living, your livelihood, and maybe even a deeper understanding of how you want to move forward or what your next steps are, a deeper sense of purpose and a will to live, a will to get things done, a will to pursue those goals that you have in mind, a feeling as if you can achieve those goals and that you can accomplish what you set out to do. There's just a level of confidence that I'm really feeling you are being prepared for, and a sense of leadership as well. It's almost like you're paving the way, or you're um, setting your own self. I don't know how to put this into words, but it's kind of like you're paving the way for yourself. Like you are creating your own pathway in life. You're not following anyone else's lead. You are doing what you feel is necessary for you, and it's going to lead you to a new level of fulfillment that you possibly haven't experienced before. But let me keep this moving because we have a lot to get to and I don't want to get hung up on these cards. So anything else here for group one? What are they being prepared for? It comes back to your vitality, your health. So for some of you, you could have been dealing with some type of health issue, or you could just be focusing on improving your health, making sure that your body's strong, your mind is strong, and you are consuming things that are healthful and helpful to you, that are beneficial to your well-being. I'm seeing that you are getting a lot of support from your community as well, or you are coming into contact with people who are going to benefit your mission in some way, or become good collaborators with you in the future. Yeah, I do feel like relationships will be important at this time, or just interacting with people and expressing more of yourself may be a prominent part in this next phase of your life. But definitely I do sense that your health and your well-being are prominent, and I feel taking care of yourself is quite necessary for this next part of your life, or whatever is going to be going on for you, because it does seem like you have a lot to get done, or there's a lot to do, there's a lot of goals that you want to meet, and it's important that you have your health, because you know what they say, health is wealth, and I agree. Okay, the summertime could be important. I'm thinking August to September could be important for you, group one. I say that because this card is represented by the sun in Virgo, and that is usually around August, September time. But definitely there's something with that. You could be involved with health in some way or fashion, but definitely does seem like you're taking more heed, more precaution with your health, or just becoming more aware of what makes you feel down and what helps you to feel better, and implementing routines or practices that help to improve your health in general. I'm feeling like that's physical health, but also how your physical health is contributing to your mental health, or vice versa. So let's get one more card here. What are they being prepared for? Group one. Group one, what are they being prepared for? Oh my gosh, I should have said it before it came out. I feel that like an increase in power or willpower to get things done. more strength. I love this. We have the moon in Scorpio, so definitely I feel some brooding over your plans or your ideas, thinking about how you can set up structures in your life that feel sustainable and that feel worthwhile. What needs to be done to set these building blocks up in your life, thinking about the different areas of your life that you're trying to improve, whether that is your work life or your relationships or your home environment, your career prospects, friendship circles, your financial situation. I'm just seeing all these different things being motivating factors for you, and you really thinking on how you can improve and make more conscious decisions in these areas of your life. Um, yeah, and taking more power and control over the way things are going on in your life. Not being thrown about by your emotions as much, or being thrown about by anxiety or fear, but really overcoming these emotional storms within. I feel a maturity happening emotionally, and that is going to lend itself to a lot of willpower being gained and a lot of motivation to move forward. So I love that group one, and I just feel like there's a sense of optimism to have with your life. I feel, good things are on the horizon for you, big, beautiful opportunities, perhaps opportunities to expand your mind in some way, to expand your prospects in life, expanding opportunities, perhaps even opportunities to travel or to experience some type of group work, or coming together with like-minded individuals. And I'm getting just an expansion of self, and an expansion of your life in general, opening up to new opportunities. Perhaps even this involves education, or some type of certification, or something where you are needing to build upon your skill. I'm seeing that you can step into that role with a lot more confidence, because a lot of what you've been doing in your past has been building you up until this point. So you have a lot to look forward to, group. One, please don't let anxiety and this feeling of not being good enough, or these old past doubts and fears and maybe even some pessimism get to you, because I feel like that might be a really big challenge right now amidst all this change and development that you're going through. It is important that you lean on the support of others, especially someone that you're close to, because I do feel someone close to you, it could be a friend or a family member, or someone who you just feel very close to, or even a partner. It could just, like I said, anyone you're close to. I feel like they are going to really remind you of yourself and really provide that sense of grounded optimism that will lead you forward and help you to believe in yourself as well. Making sure that you're not reclusing too much or spending too much time alone, because that may be detrimental to your health or your mental health in some way. But for sure, I see big things on the horizon for you, group one. So let's get some tarot out, because we're 18 minutes deep. Did you know that? I didn't. Let's see, group one. Anything else here? What are they being prepared for? Group one. What are they being prepared for? Group one. We have the Seven of Pentacles. What did I say in the beginning? Your hard work is paying off, group one. I'm seeing that, what does that say? I keep wanting to say those same sayings, the chickens are coming to roost, all that stuff. But essentially, you're going to see the fruits of your labor, and perhaps it's going to lead you to want to reevaluate things in your life, or it's going to want, not going to want, you are going to want to really strategize how you can continue to keep up this growth, or how you can move these things forward, or invest this outcome. I don't even know how to really say it, but invest your resources um, into things that can continue to move you forward. I don't want to, beat a dead horse with that message, but I'm just seeing that, you know, hard work is paying off, and something that you've been waiting on is going to come through, and it's going to lead you to contemplate your next steps. So anything else for group one? Here, what are they being prepared for? Yeah, new relationships. I feel perhaps a particular relationship will be deepening, or you're going to come into some type of partnership with someone. Perhaps you're just being prepared for a relationship that might require you to break down some walls that you have, or break down some fears about, intimacy or vulnerability that you may have. I do see an openness required for this particular relationship, but I do think it will come as a result of you really focusing on improving yourself and your health, and it seems like it will really bring you out of some type of perhaps isolation you've been in, or bring you out of your shell in some way and introduce you to perhaps a new side of yourself, group one. But I do see relationships developing in your life. So anything else for group one? What are they being prepared for? Group one. Alrighty, more confidence, more belief in self, more desire to move forward, and an ability to overcome fear and anxieties and make it like your teammate almost. Like, you understand why the fear is there, and you also understand why you need to overcome it. And so you kind of mastering this other side of yourself and making it a superpower rather than a weakness. Making your weaknesses superpowers as well, I feel, group one. We have the Seven of Wands and the Two of Swords. I'm getting, for you, group one, I'm feeling like, there may be a time coming where you need to stand your ground, or really fight for your own ability to make decisions for yourself, and to believe in your ability to make decisions, to not defer decisions to other people, or to not give in to indecisiveness in any way. I am seeing that there is definitely a need to, dig your heels into something, or to really commit to something, and to not allow some, over analyzing things to keep you from making the moves that are necessary. I'm seeing that you are going to be moving forward. Things could be happening quite fast for you. There could be a lot of communication coming in, or just a lot of things that need to be done. I'm getting a fast-paced energy, like things are going to be moving a lot faster for you, and it's going to require you to make more decisions relatively quickly, or it's going to require some quick decisions, or you just trusting your gut and knowing what to do. And it's important that you trust your gut at this time and not get too wrapped up in the mind, group one, because I do feel like external situations or people may cause some type of confusion about what to do or which way to move forward, but you really have to trust yourself at this time. So let's get some final messages for you, group. One, I also feel like you could be moving soon, or there's just a lot of movement going on in your life, a lot of change. It seems like you're going to be a busybody, and it's important that you take care of yourself and implement routines that will support you, group one. Alrighty, we have Quill with Get Back to the Basics. So definitely looking at the underbelly of your life and really eliminating that which needs to be done with, habits, routines, situations that are just really taking away from you and not adding to your life in any way. It seems like getting things in order is important at this time. You know, looking at, I'm just thinking of looking at data, is coming that Virgo energy of, making sure things are in order, your finances, your relationships, your work situation. Not everything's going to be perfect, of course, but I am seeing like a systemization going on. Are you really wanting to get clear on different aspects of your life? And that seems to be of importance, group one. So, can we get more information here for group one? Final messages. Group one, final messages, group one. Alrighty. And we have chair empty with someone is leaving your life. And I feel like that's for the good. It could be for the good. You also have to think about what's worth fighting for, group one. What's worth fighting for? I can't believe I missed that, but I guess that's why a card came out to remind me. What is worth fighting for? There could be changes in your relationship, or situations that require someone to leave so that someone else can enter and make that change in your life. We have the month of May, so that month could be highly important. We did have Taurus energy earlier, so definitely that season could be important. We have woman with dealings or relationship with a woman, so you could be the woman, or you could be coming into contact with an important female figure. We have wheel with indecisiveness, allowing your life to ramble aimlessly. Yeah, that's that Two of Swords for real. I am seeing that you're being prepared to take action, to really take charge of your life and to not let things pass you by, or, let life pass you by. You're really going to start stepping up and deciding for yourself. We also have Caterpillar with things will not always be this way. A change is coming. And I can bet that on. Never said that in my life, but I could bet that on. Okay. So let's get some more final messages for you, group one. Final messages for group one. Alrighty. And we have horse with a short journey. So you could be going on a short trip relatively soon, or it could be good to go on a short trip. We have heart with love, deep affection, and caring. And I feel like that's what you deserve. And that's what you're going to get. And anything that's not aligned with this will be leaving your life. We have stork with news of a birth or a new business opportunity. I see that. Don't know which will be for you, but I hope it's good news. And finally, we have mountain with major challenge to overcome. And I know you will overcome it, okay? And the major challenge could be indecisiveness, or it could be this wavering or this not wanting to make decisions. But again, you got it, group one. So that's why I feel I need to leave it. Let me know in the comments how it resonated. Leave a like if you enjoyed, and subscribe. I would really appreciate it. You have a lot going on for yourself, group one. Wishing you the best. Take care, okay? Take deep care of yourself, and prepare for this ride that you're about to go on. Much love to you, and hope to see you in the next one. Until then, bye. Hi, group two, and welcome to your reading on what are you being prepared for. So let's go on and see what that may be for you, group two. What are you being prepared for? What is group two being prepared for? Group two, honestly, I feel like you are being prepared for a couple of things. For one, I feel that you may be broadening your horizons in some way, maybe meeting new people of a different kind, I want to say, or just interacting with people that you've never interacted with before. potentially expanding your education in some way, or pursuing education, or building upon your skills in some way, group. Um, Two, I do see you gaining some type of knowledge and it impacting your relationships as well. Are you coming into contact with people who may expand your worldview or who may provide you with some new information, or they may influence your philosophy in life? But I am seeing that things are expanding, and perhaps you will be going on more adventures, or you will be um, exploring the world in some way, or exploring a new world, whether that be literally or figuratively. You could just be wanting to read more books or gain more information about something. Um, Sorry about the noise back there, group two, but for sure, I'm seeing you navigating the world in a new way and potentially opening yourself up to uh, new arrangements, group. Two, I also feel like you may begin to want to put yourself out there more, or put yourself in spaces where you're seen. Um, so there could be like a desire to share knowledge that you have, or um, yeah, collaborate with other people. I'm even thinking of, going on trips to meet different people, or just going on trips to try to see different things about the world. So interesting. I feel like there's a couple of things. This could be connected to you potentially having some type of opportunity to expand your financial situation through either travel, education, you sharing your knowledge, you becoming someone who is able to collaborate with other people on projects. You could be publishing something or wanting to get plans together to initiate something that can be put out into the world. It does seem like there's something foreign going on, or you're exploring foreign territory in general. Group two. So, what else for group two? How are they, or what are they being prepared for? I'm seeing with this, there we go again, this first house, I am seeing that these travels or this education you're gaining is really impacting your sense of self, or it's helping you to understand who you are on a deeper level. It's helping you to connect with values that you have, or differences that you want to make in your life, or how you want to show up in your life. I feel you're being influenced by either foreign cultures or foreign people, or you're just being influenced by new philosophies or your education. I just see, an expanding of the mind, mainly, but I feel like it's through some type of travel or through some type of education. It just keeps circling back to that, and potentially building relationships with people in these spaces. Because I'm seeing with this third house, you're making perhaps quick contact with people, or maybe you notice that you begin to feel a bit more open to communicate with the people around you in these new spaces or places. You could be building upon your vocabulary, or learning a new language, or learning new terminology in some way. Yeah, I just feel like an expansion of the mind. It just keeps coming back to that. And feeling more confident about yourself because of what you're learning, or what you're capable of doing at this time. So, can we get a bit more for group two? What are they being prepared for? Group two. I feel adventure, excitement, exploration. We have optimism, that's more travel with the moon in Sagittarius. Yeah, I do feel there's like a movement abroad, or like a desire to go abroad, or a desire to explore things of foreign nature. Maybe you're reading text from a different country, or you're learning a language, or, you know, it could be literally traveling somewhere new. But I am getting this sense of a thirst for knowledge, a thirst for information, for experience. Yeah, and this desire to move towards, that which is foreign. I keep coming back to this idea of, foreign, abroad, but it doesn't have to be. I do feel the main thing for group 2 is that you are pursuing new horizons, or you're being prepared to explore outside of what you've come to be accustomed to, or your comfort zone. Like, you're going beyond that. And I feel that's going to be very good for you, and it's going to open you up to a lot of experiences. With Venus being out here, I'm not only thinking that you're going to meet new people, I feel you're going to experience new cultures, new foods, new relational dynamics. I'm just getting like a lot with that, but again, it could be travel or education or some type of publishing something. Just seems very active. Anything else for group 2? What are they being prepared for? Group 2. What are they being prepared for? Alrighty. Look at that. That's interesting. I feel there is this desire to move forward, or to experience something new. Might even be like a bit of restlessness or a bit of impulsivity behind this desire, or just wanting to get on with things, or to experience things, or to get enrolled in something, or have something done immediately. But there is this, hesitation, perhaps, not wanting to get too ahead of yourself, or not wanting to get overwhelmed with all the changes. Maybe worrying about the details a little bit of either how this travel will pan out, or how things will go, or even how your education will look over the next couple of months or years, or how you're going to fit all of this into your life, or how it's going to make sense for you. But I feel like things will come together, so there's really no need to worry. I feel like I was saying in the beginning, you will be coming into contact with people who may provide you with some type of insight, or you're just going to become more creative with your solutions. It's going to help you to think outside of the box, whatever you're doing, whether it's education or travel. I just feel like it's time to get outside of what you've been doing, like physically too. So, interesting. Let's get a bit more specific for you, group 2. What are you being prepared for? Group 2. What is group 2 being prepared for? Group 2. Yeah, you know what? You could indeed be traveling the world, or preparing for some type of trip that is maybe outside of the norm for you. I see you moving very quickly, a lot of things happening very quickly. There could be some type of legal situation that allowed you to do this, or some type of contract or agreement that helped you to get on this path to either education or travel, or broadening your horizons, or publishing something. It seems like things are going to be set up in a way for you to continue to move forward. So if you've been having issues with any contractual things, I feel like that is sorting out. I just keep hearing financial aid, or maybe like a um, passport situations or immigration or visa. I don't know, like, serious documents like that, I feel are allowing you to make some type of change in your life, or it's opening a door for you. And I feel it's going to open you up to a new level of fulfillment and happiness. Perhaps it's going to incite excitement for you to share your revelations or what you've been doing with other people, particularly your family, or it's going to give you a new vision of your life and what's capable, or what's capable of having. Whoa, what's capable? What's possible to have in your life? I do see you getting to the root of what happiness looks like to you, or coming to figure out how there may have been a misalignment with past actions, versus now. I hope that's clear. I'm trying to express how you're comparing your past to your present, and how you used to think something was happiness, and then you truly experience what that means for you, and it alters your viewpoint, it alters your perspective on life, and it gives you something new to focus on. So, for sure, I think you're finding a passion in your life right now, or you're discovering what is really meant for you, or what you want to turn your attention to in this new phase of your life. Okay. I see the mind working very quickly as well. In your life beginning to move a lot more quickly, or things picking up the speed. You making decisions about the direction that you want to go in your life. Group 2. Anything else here for group 2? What are they preparing for? Group 2. Yeah, this could also be some type of agreement that you make, or some type of partnership that you decide to engage in. I feel like it could be a contractual agreement, or you could just be partnering up with someone, even coming to some type of relationship. It feels contractual though, like more serious, or business oriented maybe. Yeah, there could be something there, or you're making a settlement, or some type of settlement in your past has allowed you to move forward. There's something that's opening the door for you to expand your horizons, group 2, and I feel like that's what you're being prepared for. Anything else? Anything else here for what are they being prepared for? Strength. Yeah. It's fascinating because for you, group 2, I feel all of this action that's going to be happening for you relatively soon, or even perhaps now if it hasn't already kickstarted, I feel like it's going to boost your confidence and boost your belief in yourself, and also help you to really feel like you are, I want to say, intelligent, or you have, the skills, or, whatever you need to make things happen. I just feel this boost of confidence and self-esteem, and this belief in oneself because of how things are turning around in your life, and maybe breaking down some internal blockages, such as self-doubt, or being hesitant about doing certain things, because I feel once you start to take that action, there's going to be a building of belief in yourself. So this could have been a long time coming, group 2. There could have been delays in your past that prevented you from being able to either pursue your education or pursue these foreign things in your life, and now it's happening. So let's get a couple more, just a final pull here of what are you being prepared for? Alrighty. And we have the Three of Wands. So that just is reiterating what I've been saying this entire time of expanding your horizons, opening up to new opportunities, and being optimistic and hopeful for what's to come. And not being afraid of being in foreign territory, I feel, or being in a new situation or expanding your knowledge in a new way. I feel like it's going to be good for you, and it's going to take some time to get acclimated, but I do feel that you will do well. So we do have the Five of Cups and the Ace of Wands, which to me is speaking of, again, that message where I was saying there could have been delays or past disappointments that could have prevented this progression forward. But I do feel like there is a new spark or a new motivation to move forward. I also feel that you pursuing this path will help you to overcome any emotional blockages that have been hindering you, or perhaps any sadness that you've been carrying with you, or any endings that may have been painful. I feel that this newness, this fresh energy of either travel or you expanding your mind or your plans in some way will give you that energy to move forward beyond these past events, or it's just going to help you to grieve and to mourn what you just have gone through, and it's going to help you to step through a new door and start a new beginning. So that's always reassuring. Group 2. So let's get some final messages. Group 2. Your reading feels, I don't know, I don't have the words for it, but there's like a stillness almost. It's kind of like the calm before the storm, perhaps, or the calm after the storm. I'm not quite sure, but I do feel this moment that you're in will not last forever. I do see a lot of quickness, a lot of action happening soon, but perhaps you do just need some time to come out of perhaps a funk that you're in, or come out of some type of difficult situation or difficult emotional situation you've been going through. So yeah, we have the Elephant. A long journey, either physical or mental, will leave you wiser at the end. I've been saying there's a lot here about going somewhere abroad or going down a path of longevity, which could be education, could be a long trip. It just could be something that expands you in some way. Thinking the mind, expanding your mind. We have Grasshopper, situations in the balance that require careful handling. I do see that with this caution card, not getting wrapped up in all the quickness or all the changes that are going on, but making sure that you're maintaining the other aspects of your life, because I feel like in this reading I've been hyper-focused on education, travel, philosophies, worldviews, meeting other people, and there's so many different other parts of life outside of that, and I feel it's just reminding you in this new phase to remember that there's other aspects of life that still need tending to. So, any other final messages for Group 2? Final messages. Oh my god, that's too many. I'll take this one though. It does say nest in emotionally secure, loving family is important to you. I'm sure it is. Let's see. Anything else for Group 2? Anything else for Group 2? Alrighty. We have a deep friendship with someone of the same sex. So you could meet a new friend during this time who could be very supportive to you. You can meet them while you're out getting tea, or you could be out at a cafe or something. You could just be out and you could meet them. We have the month of November, so that could be an important month for you, or the fall time could be important. We have hidden secrets can harm you, and I feel that's connected to subconscious fears or subconscious drives could be hindering some progression or hindering you from really making connections with other people. And it's just highlighting to be mindful of past patterning or past behaviors of yours that could prevent you from moving into this new time of your life. So yeah, I do feel I am meant to leave it here. I do feel that way. Even though I am like kind of torn, I'll get one more pull from this deck here, because yeah. Okay, again, we have woman with dealings or relationship with a woman. So the new friendship could be with a woman, or you could be meeting a woman that opens your mind in some way. But yeah, I do now feel like this is where I'm supposed to leave it. So group 2, I'm wishing you all the best. I do want to say your relationship with women could be improving because of new friendships that you're fostering or you will be coming into contact with. But yes, I do feel like I'm meant to leave it here because honestly, I'm not quite sure how I feel about your reading, but you can let me know in the comments how you feel about it. And I would love to hear from you. Leave it a like if you enjoyed, subscribe if you haven't already, and take care. I'm wishing you all the best. If you are traveling soon, safe travels. Take care of yourself, stay hydrated, okay? And yeah, until the next reading, much love. Bye. Hello, group 3, and welcome to your reading on what are you being prepared for. So we are going to take a look at that for you, group 3, see what that may be. What is group 3 being prepared for? Group 3. Group 3, I feel this message. Okay, let me just get it out. I do feel you are being prepared for a little bit of challenging change in your life. Perhaps this will include some type of career development. Are you really trying to get clear about your direction in life and where you're headed? I feel that there could be a need for adaptability in this new time, and it may take for you to take some time out to sort through some changes that may be happening, either to your plans or within your workplace or within some type of dynamic, perhaps just within yourself. It could be a need to reflect on what's going on for you and to go back to the drawing board and make adjustments, is what I feel, because it does seem like there is a bit of a challenge, a bit of tension, and a need to understand what is causing tension or conflict in your life at this time. But let's get a bit more here, group 3, because you could currently be dealing with this type of energy, or you could be currently trying to sort through some internal tension that's going on. But I feel that whatever challenge you're going through, specifically if it is related to your career or your job or your plans, I feel it is for the purpose of getting you to be clear about what you really want in the direction that you're trying to pursue. So, can we get a bit more information for group 3, please? What are they being prepared for, group 3? Yeah, every time I see this card, I think of that song. I'm not sure who sings it, but it goes like, um, going through changes. um, I don't know who sings that, but hopefully I'll link it to this video. But I just feel like big, major changes that could feel a little bit isolating in some way, or it could feel personal, like it's really hitting you in vulnerable positions, or it's making you feel vulnerable in some way, or it's uncovering some weaknesses that maybe you haven't been aware of, and it's helping you to strengthen them. I feel group 3, although it may not feel that way in the process of it happening, I do see that you are being taken on a ride right now. And I feel like it's taking you outside of your comfort zone for a bit, momentarily, so that you can redirect your attention to what will provide you with a sense of direction, or what plans or tasks that need to be implemented into your daily routines, or into this grand vision that you have. What can you accomplish now to get you on that path? Because I feel there's something that may be a bit misaligned, or just unclear. And I feel there could be a need to get back to basics, or get back to the root of perhaps your reason for doing something, or what it is that you really want, and how some things presently may be getting in the way of that. And I feel, this person is by themselves. So there could be like a feeling of maybe things being taken out of your life, or people leaving your life, or not having as much time as you would want with people that you love, so that you can really sit with yourself and get a better understanding of, your path, or what you want. And it doesn't have to be this big major thing like I'm going to save the world and do all this stuff, but it could just be as simple as I want to be healthier. And if that's the case, is this position that I have contributing to my health, or is it taking it away? Because if you're not healthy, you can't work, you can't do anything, honestly. I mean, I don't know. I don't want to do too much, but I'm just sensing like a need to just get back to those simple things and then build upon that, rather than having this big vision of, what it is. Like, yes, have that, but I feel the message is to break it down into something digestible and see where there may be cracks in the foundation. It feels very structural, and it feels like it is like a step-by-step process of reevaluation, and definitely needing to adjust to some changes, or maybe even initiate changes, to have patience, I want to say, as things are getting sorted out, especially if this involves either conflict or some type of issue with another person, whether this is a coworker or a partner or a friend or whoever. I do feel there is a need for patience in seeing how you may be reacting or not reacting in a way that is healthy for you or the situation. It feels a bit complex, and it feels like there's been like a build up to this point. Like there could be some frustration with the situation, or frustration with the station that you're at in your life. But I do see that things are going to shake up, so that changes can make way for you, or you're going to initiate the change. There's ever a choice. I would say that it's better for you to initiate the change than having, the change be forced upon you. But we have egotism. So, either there could be some pride associated with this situation, or someone could be really stuck in this sense of self of this is who I am, this is what it's going to be, there's no other way. And I want to say there could be a bit of difficulty with that mentality, and how it impacts the situation and how it's going to perhaps result in a humbling of some kind. Because I do sense there's a need for diplomacy, either with yourself, or just a reconsideration. I want to get more clear because this reading for you, Group 3, is a bit complex. Group 3. What are they being prepared for, Group 3? Okay. You could be dealing with criticism or feeling like there's eyes on you or you're being criticized for your actions or feeling like there's a lot of talk about you, and I feel that could be lending itself to some type of protective ego that you may have, and I feel that could be what is being challenged right now, or your response to critics or your response to people who have opinions about you or what you're doing. I'm getting a frustration with that, especially with this Mars and Virgo here. It's almost like you are triggered by criticism or triggered by people poking holes at what you're doing or not giving you your due credit. And I feel like that's nagging at you, or you are needing to perhaps approach this type of energy in a different way. I'm seeing like maybe the ego isn't helping, but perhaps not taking it as seriously. If someone has something to say, take it with a grain of salt and keep moving forward is what I feel is the main lesson here. And that's going to help you to not take things super personally. But it's also going to help you move away from environments that feel nitpicky or just not good for your overall health or well-being. I feel a bit all over the place in your reading, to be completely real with you, Group 3, because there could be either a relationship that you're dealing with that is filled with criticism, you feel like you can never do anything right. Perhaps someone else could be feeling like, they're God's gift to humanity, I don't know, or it's just hard to get through them, or it's hard to be on the same page. This could be in a workplace or some type of relational dynamic that you have. But I just feel there's this need to go your own way for a little bit and connect with what you really want. So let me get a bit more specific here for you, Group 3. What is going on? What is Group 3 preparing for? Like, genuinely. What is Group 3 being prepared for? Group 3. Yeah, it could be a transition in your position, or you could be being prepared to take a new role or to step into a new role in life, leaving behind situations that don't feel fulfilling to you anymore, being able to take a break from some type of toxic environment or some type of negativity in your life. I'm seeing a restful mind for you, Group 3, and perhaps this will involve you being able to increase your earning potential by leaving some type of situation. I feel this could be encouraging you to be proactive in this new pursuit. um, and not bringing the negativity from the past with you. Because I feel like whatever you're leaving, it's really not the best, but I feel like it's taught you a lot about yourself, about what you want, and I feel like it's helped you to build skills. Um, and perhaps this could be moving you towards building your own enterprise or moving you towards being in the spotlight in some way or being a caretaker or in the healthcare field. I'm only saying that because I'm seeing the signs of Virgo, Aries, and Leo. And those are usually associated with the things that I had mentioned. But let me get a bit more here for group 3. What are they being prepared for? Group 3. We have the Two of Cups and the Two of Pentacles, so perhaps new working relationships or new situations that feel balanced and reciprocal to you, group 3. So, yeah, I feel like you're going through some difficulty right now with your situation, but you're being prepared to come into a more harmonious situation that's more easy to deal with. And I also feel that there will be a financial gain with it. It does seem like it's connected to your work environment or your work in some way, but it does seem like you're transitioning from a more toxic environment to a more uplifting and supportive environment. So I love to see that for you, group 3. Let's get some final messages for you. Okay. Because I'm tired. I feel like you could be tired of dealing with this. Oh my goodness. We have Angel with spiritual guidance, protection from harm. So I do feel, you have perhaps been really praying on this or contemplating this decision or waiting for this to happen. And you could still be waiting for it, but I do feel like it's going to happen in the meantime. It could be during the transition of the seasons between spring, summer, and fall. So perhaps the second half of the year could be pretty important for you. But I do see some transitions happening. So yeah, we have on the bottom here, it says increase your efforts if you want to achieve your goals. Let's get some more information. Group 3. Anything else for group 3? Group 3. October as well. So the fall time could be especially important, or autumn. We have chair filled with someone new is entering your life. I see that with the Two of Cups. You could meet them at work or while you're doing something that requires a skill. We have wind chimes with peace and harmony. Okay, I see that happening for you after a time of strife and struggle. We have candle with you will be shown the way. Nest with an emotionally secure, loving family is important to you. I feel like that is true. You definitely feel like a person that needs support. I mean, who doesn't? We have bouquet with compliments from an admirer. Crown with honor and respect will come to you. So I do see some type of promotion or something positive happening in your career life that helps you to move forward. We have chain of events that will affect your life. So things are connecting right now. I know you may be tired of what's going on, but it's helping you to get to where you need to be. Okay, group 3. Let's get some other final messages for you. Final messages for group 3, please. Alrighty. And we have whale on the bottom with great worry over nothing. That's real. We have scissors, disappointment in some affair. And I feel like this is needing to resemble, cutting things out of your life that are disappointing you or that are leaving you feeling drained. With the scissors, We have younger woman, dealing a relationship with a younger woman. This could be the person that's coming into your life, or it could be representing you, or a younger woman could be important in this time of your life. We have hammock with taking a vacation physically or mentally. You could need a mental break. You could need a vacation. So if you have the chance, either take a staycation or, do what you want to do. Okay? We have dagger with fear, worries, and tense situations. I feel like you've been dealing with that, group 3, so I just feel like it's time to wrap these things up. Cut this out of your life, not be plagued with that. It's not good for your health. Keep coming back to your health, okay? Being mindful of your health. And we also have pair with someone will gossip about all your secrets. I don't want you to be suspicious or paranoid about this. I just feel that this is representing perhaps the critics or the people who may always have something to say, but just stay a bit low key. Really just be mindful of what you are oversharing. If you don't want to share something, you don't have to, but don't focus too much on that energy. Bye, okay? Remember, there's good people coming into your life, there's better situations coming into your life, and it may require you to just take some time to reflect and prepare for what is to come. So there we have it, group 3. Let me know how it resonated for you in the comments. Leave it a like if you enjoyed, and subscribe if you haven't already. Please let me know how this resonated, because I don't know. I really don't know, but I hope that it was helpful. Sending you a lot of love, and I wish you the best, okay, group 3. Take care, and I hope to chat with you in the next reading. Until then, bye-bye.